You are tuned to AIR FM Gold on 100.1 MHz. The time, sharp 11:20 a.m. Good morning, listeners, and welcome to the show Talk Time with your friend Kiran. Well, it's actually not me who's going to be talking so much in the program, but pretty soon we're going to be having a very special guest with us who is actually an adult interventional cardiologist from Pune, which means he does stuff like angiography and angioplasties, but not bypasses. But this is a cardiologist with a special thing about him and with a difference. He's very interested in music since childhood. After he finished his doctorate in cardiology from University of Mumbai, he's been for 35 years in Pune. He's been a university teacher for undergraduate and postgraduate medical students too. And he's been working for 30 odd years in the underserved areas of Maharashtra, setting up cardiology services and training doctors from rural areas to take better care of patients. But he does believe that music is the food of soul. And if you nurture your soul, you keep good health. So he's going to be joining us over the telephone lines in a short while from now. But I'd like to begin with a song that he likes a lot. The voice of Lata Mangeshkar from the film Chote Nawab.
करते हैं राह पे रहते हैं यादों पे बसर करते मुसाफिर.
Well, actually, you were listening to R.D. Burman, but that is because R.D. Burman did have an instrumental role in devising and coming up with this song.
1955 या 56 की बात.
Actually, I'm trying to get a better version for you, which does not have all these voices. But I guess let's make do with the best that we have. Here it comes.
इसलिए मैंने बड़े प्यार से लिखा बदमाशी छोड़ो. घर आजा घिर आए बदरा सांवरिया
And as this song from the film Chote Nawab plays, I have with me over the telephone line Dr. Aniruddha Chandorkar. Welcome to the program, Doctor. Hello? Dr. Saab, are you there? Hello? Doctor, are you there? Hello? Dr. Saab? Hello?
Hello.
Dr. Saab, are you there? Please speak.
Hello.
Yes, Dr. Saab, सुन रहे हैं मेरी आवाज़? Yes. Welcome to the program Talk Time on AIR FM Gold. This was the song from the film Chote Nawab in the voice of Lata Mangeshkar being played at your request. Dr. Saab, you are a great connoisseur of Hindi film music and every day you write a blog on Song of the Day. Tell us something more about these songs that you like and particularly this song that played.
Thank you so much for inviting me and sharing some time and my experiences and my thoughts with your people.
Yes.
It's been a very kind gesture on your part, and music has always interested me over the years. This song is actually a genius's debut song. R.D. Burman, or who we call Pancham very fondly, was a musical genius in the truest sense. And this man got an opportunity to work with Mehmood. This is a movie with Mehmood had made as a result of something of an accident. Mehmood had gone to meet Barbandar, Panchamdar's father, and S.D. Burman thought that he was very busy, and Mehmood met Pancham sitting over there, who was that time playing tabla, and Barbandar suggested that why don't you talk to this guy for your music composition. And Pancham was always very, very interested in music, gave up his schooling for that. And this was his debut composition.
Okay.
This man, Pancham, was a very, very innovative person, a genius of kinds. His tunes have been used by his illustrious father all the way back into Fantush. And this song, Lata ji had said that I'm going to sing your first song. So this song was composed in the less known rag called Malgunji.
Okay.
Very, very melodious song and a beautiful song.
Indeed.
You just can't imagine a man making a debut with this kind of a song. Huge song. It made such a huge impact. And of course, who can talk about Pancham? He is a truest genius. Amazingly innovative and creative person.
Okay. Now, you are a cardiologist, Dr. Chandorkar, but
Yes.
how come you're so deeply rooted into Indian film music and these beautiful blogs that you write every day titled Song of the Day, and you take up one rare gem every day and you delve deep into the history of that song and how it was composed and everything behind it? From where do you get this inspiration?
Kiranji, basically, our Indian psyche is such that the entire country is united by two things.
Yeah.
One is cricket and the other is Hindi film music.
Okay.
And music is part of our lives. It's deep in our DNA. There is no way any Indian can be divorced of music. It's just that I have a little more inquisitive mind and I tend to look up. I tend to remember a few more things and I tend to narrate them in a way that they are my experiences.
Okay.
And which the blog is actually. It narrates my experience.
Okay. Now tell me, which is the next song that you would like me to play? And you will tell us more about it.
Yes, sure. My next song would be Yen and Dare Dare from Kora.
Okay. Can you tell us
It's a
something about it?
Song. It's a beautiful song. The lyrics are by Kaifi Azmi, who is a fantastic shair. He is a true poet. He's not just cannot be put down as a lyricist. And the song is composed by the genius Hemant Kumar.
Okay.
Hemant Kumar is my all-time favorite genius in Bollywood. He was such a great musician. He was such a great singer. His contribution to Rabindra Sangeet is something which no Bengali person can ever overlook. Never.
Okay.
He actually used his own cycle, his own tune, which he had used in a Bengali classic starring Suchitra Sen called Deep Jole Jaye.
Okay.
Now, Deep Jole Jaye was remade later on into Hindi by Hemant Kumar himself in his role as a producer, with the same director, Asit Sen, directing the Bengali version as well as the Hindi version. And the original song is Ye Raat Tomar Amar. Ye Raat Tomar Amar is a fantastic song, and it was remade as Ye Nain Dare Dare in Kora.
Okay.
It's a superb song, and I really love it.
And I think this film, Kohra itself, has been inspired by that film Rebecca, based on the novel by Daphne du Maurier.
And that is Hemant Kumar's greatest contribution. He picked up, as well as Devanandji, they picked up classic novels, classics from literature, and adapted them so beautifully to make Hindi movies. And I think that's a enduring contribution, because the storylines are so robust and so strong.
Yes.
The basic storyline is what makes a movie immortal. We don't have patches, in that. It's a very cohesive storyline which moves smoothly throughout the movie. And the movies, all of Hemant Kumar's movies are superb movies.
Okay. So please stay with us on the line. I'll be talking to you more. But right now, at your request, the voice of Hemant Kumar from the film Kohura.
कल की किसको खबर एक रात हो के निडर मुझे जीने दो रात हंसी ये चांद हंसी तू सबसे हंसी मेरे दिल पर रात हंसी ये चांद हंसी तू सबसे हंसी मेरे दिल पर और तुझसे हंसी और तुझसे हंसी तेरा प्यार तू जाने ना ये नयन डरे डरे प्यार में है जीवन की खुशी देती है खुशी कई गम भी प्यार में है जीवन की खुशी देती है खुशी कई गम भी मैं मान भी लूं मैं मान भी लूं कभी हार तू माने ना ये नयन डरे डरे ये जाम भरे भरे जरा पीने दो कल की किसको खबर एक रात हो के निडर मुझे जीने दो.
That was the voice of Hemant Kumar from the film Kohura. And we have with us Dr. Chandorkar, who will be talking about more such gems from the Hindi film industry. Yes, Dr. Chandorkar, which is the next song that you're taking up?
The next song is going to be linked to this song that we played, because it is from Khamoshi, an all-time favorite movie of mine. Khamoshi was made in the late 60s, early 70s by Hemant Kumar.
Yeah.
And it was a remake of the Bengali film classic called Deep Jale Jaye. In fact, Wahida ji had reservations doing this iconic role. Suchitra Sen has acted her heart out in the original. And if you see the original, you find how tough a role it is and how beautifully she has acted. And Wahida ji saw the movie multiple times before agreeing to do it. And I must say it's a fabulous remake, just fabulous. Unfortunately, this tune had been used in Kora by Hemanda. So he used another tune for the same situation. And that is a song I would like you to play. It's called Tum Pukar Lo Tumhara Intezar Hai. The situation is exactly the same in Deep Julejai where Aira Tumhara Amar was played.
Okay.
And this is the song I would like you to play. Fantastic lyrics once again by Gulzar. And Hemanda's music is something which makes me go weak in the knees and gives me goosebumps even now. This is a superb song from Khamoshi. Vaidaji, Rajesh Khanna, and Dharmendra in a very, very short role. Superb movie, no question about it.
Okay. Here it is, at your request. In the program Talk Time, we are in conversation with the cardiologist from Pune, Dr. Aniruddha Chandorkar. So, Dr. Saab, that was yet again a song of your choice, and you had some very nice things to say about it. Which is the next song that you would like to tell us about?
Oh, the next song is going to be from an all-time classic movie made by a fabulous genius. In the history of Bollywood, Bimal Roy's name will be written in golden letters. The man has not just made fabulous movies himself, he brought up so many students, identified their genius, identified their talent, and encouraged them to express themselves. Shalilda and S.D. Burman were his alternate choices for music composition.
Hmm.
He found Rishikesh Mukherjee.
Hmm.
He found Gulzar.
Hmm.
He even got Shailendra to write, lyrics for him.
Hmm.
These people and many more than these names that I mentioned
Hmm.
are all entirely schooled by Bimal Roy in his classic way of approaching and making films.
Hmm.
It may surprise some people that is Madhumati actually made a debut in international film festivals. Sujata, for example, made a debut at Cannes. It was not premiered in India. It made a debut in Cannes.
Wow.
And these are the kind of... Yeah.
Yeah.
Bimal Roy was internationally a very, very famous filmmaker. No questions about it.
Hmm.
This song is from his fabulous movie called Bandini, which he made in his early 60s.
Hmm.
And he had Barmanda compose the music for him. Shailendra wrote the lyrics. This song is a very mixed song in the sense it portrays the optimism, it portrays the earthenness, it is very much in contact with reality. And in a movie which is all about a woman having to suffer for a crime which she really was forced into doing. Bandini is a fabulous movie with Nutan acting one of the roles of her life. Nutan is my all-time favorite actress for sheer acting skills. She could hold her own again in any role. And I cannot imagine someone doing such a powerful woman-centric roles as Nutan. Now, this is a song which has Asha Bhosle singing for her. There is a superb background song of grain being winnowed and ground. And that, with its folksy tune, makes O Panchi Pyare one of the all-time greats of Hindi movies and one of Asha Bhosle's best, undoubtedly.
So, here we are playing it at your request.
झुक जाए बोले तू कौन सी बोली
Dr. Chandorkar, this deep-rooted passion of yours for Hindi film music, do you try to inculcate this in your patients as well? You think it's good for your heart and for health?
Yeah, music is an excellent stress buster. I have no doubt about it that anyone who is fond of music will live longer and will live healthier. No two things about it at all.
Okay.
Absolutely. I recommend people to listen to music of all kinds, of all genres, to ensure that the stress levels come down. It's a great stress buster, no two things.
But I'm told that there are certain rags in, Hindustani classical music that actually work wonders for certain things.
I mean, that's yet another, maybe some other day we'll embark onto the journey.
Okay, we will.
Music, because it's a world of its own. You cannot discuss Hindustani classical music in a few minutes or a few seconds.
Okay.
Hindustani classical music by itself can be therapy for people.
Okay.
It can be just fabulous.
Okay.
The next song I would like to play is incidentally something I heard on All India Radio today on the local Vivid Bharati station, which took me back 50 years in time when I was a child and my father was in the Air Force and we were at Adampur. The song is from a less known movie called Do Dil. The song has been sung by Lata ji. It's called Pyasi Hirni Ban Ban Dhaye. Again, Hemant Kumar had a fabulous natural flair for composing extremely haunting songs. This song has the same quality of absolute sweetness and melody. And Lata Mangeshkar in the interludes is just magical. The sounds get echoed from the hills and the orchestration and the singing would leave you totally mesmerized and spellbound. Sometimes I wonder how these people manage this with such less technical equipment at their disposal. The echo effect is just superb. This song is from a movie which is okay, in terms of the quality of the movie. Vishwajit and Rajashri are the lead pair and Rishida is the director. But the movie was made by Uttam Kumar actually. Uttam Kumar had a production company of his own called Uttam Chitra. Uttam Kumar is a legend in Bangla movies. And he made the movie, Rishida directed it. The movie is okay, nothing great. But this song is superb, just superb. Pyasi Hirni Ban Ban Dhaye. Hemant Kumar at his best.
And the lyrics by Kaifi Azmi, right?
Kaifi Azmi, yes.
Right.
Kaifi Azmi
Here it is, at your behest.
Fabulous poet.
So, Dr. Saab, that was from the film Do Dil. And now we have just enough time to accommodate two more of your songs that you told me that you would like to talk about.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Which other song would you like to talk about?
Yeah. The next song is Madan Mohan's composition, another composer who's very close to my heart. Unfortunately, he didn't quite get the publicity and the prominence that he deserved. Didn't get any Filmfare Awards. Can you believe it? Madan Mohan's caliber.
But I think he was one of the finest music directors, and Lata Mangeshkar herself said that she enjoyed singing his compositions.
Without doubt. Madan Mohan, Jaydev, these guys deserved much, much, much more than what they actually got in life. This is a song from the movie Hakikat, a poignant movie as has ever been made. This poignancy comes through in the situation of the song, in the way it is sung and the way it is composed. The lyrics are by Kaifi Azmi. It's about a unit of the Indian Army left to die, virtually, And the genius of Kaifi Azmi is seen in his ability to express such complex and complicated feelings in a very coherent and understandable manner. And the poignant note that it strikes makes me cry even now. And it's about the Indo-China war and the Chinese aggression. And just imagine the likes of Rafi, Talat, Manna Dey and Bhupinder figuring in a single song. It was incidentally Bhupinder's debut movie. He came in as an actor who could sing. And the song is Hoke Majboor Mujhe Usne Bhulaya Hoga.
Here it is at your request.
होके मजबूर मुझे उसने भुलाया होगा होके मजबूर मुझे उसने भुलाया होगा जहर चुपके से दवा जान के खाया होगा होके मजबूर मुझे उसने भुलाया होगा होके मजबूर मुझे ऐसे भी कुछ अफसाने सुनाए होंगे दिल ने ऐसे भी कुछ अफसाने सुनाए होंगे अश्क आँखों ने पिए और न बहाए होंगे बंद कमरे में जो खत मेरे जलाए होंगे एक एक हर्फ जबी पर उभर आया होगा होके मजबूर मुझे उसने भुलाया होगा होके मजबूर मुझे
I wish that song could have gone on and on, but that is indeed a pretty long track, and we are left with just about 4.5 minutes, enough for you to talk about the last song that you have listed in your choicest gems for today. Will you talk to us more, Dr. Saab?
Yes, ma'am. This song I purposely saved for the last. This song was actually is all about Solilda. Salil Chowdhury is a true genius. He could write poems, he could write novels, he could write stories, and he has given us some of the most outstanding music of the time.
Okay.
Now, this is written by him. Actually, it was first recorded as a Bengali non-film song.
Okay.
It was composed by him, and he almost reluctantly wrote the Bengali lyrics on his own. And the song Na Jio Na, just before the recording, went on to become one of the biggest Bangla non-film hits. Bimal Da chose this song, this tune, for his own movie, which he made, Parak, which was based incidentally on Shalil Da's story. It's a satire on the Indian democratic system.
Okay.
And this song has such beauty going on about it. It's visually a treat to watch the rain shot in monochrome on a beautiful sadhana in profile, and Lataji at her best. And the song O Sajna Barkha Bahar Aayi is something which no Hindi film music aficionado can ever forget. It's a beautiful song, and this is something, the lyrics, the presentation visually, the auditory presentation make it an immortal song. So last for the day is O Sajna Barkha Bahar Aayi.
And at the end, I'd like to thank you for giving us your precious time and talking to us, our listeners, and telling them such beautiful things about these beautiful songs. Thank you once again, Dr. Chandorkar.
Thank you so much. Have a good day. Stay safe.
प्यासे प्यासे मेरे नयन तेरे ही ख्वाब में खो गए ऐसी रिमझिम में ओ सजन प्यासे प्यासे मेरे नयन तेरे ही ख्वाब में खो गए सावली सलोनी घटा जब जब
In the program Talk Time this Monday morning, we were in conversation with the Pune-based adult interventional cardiologist Dr. Aniruddha Chandorkar, talking about Hindi film music and the songs that he's passionate about. We hope you enjoyed the selection. You are tuned to AIR FM Gold on 100.1 MHz. The time now is a few seconds to 12 noon. Please remain tuned in for the news bulletin in English, which will then be followed by the news bulletin in Hindi.